welcome to another episode. And we have a fair bit to go through. We are currently trying to sign Sinclair Armstrong from Bristol on a free transfer. However, our transfer history, we have managed to sign Tom Davies on a free transfer. That is one of the things as well that has happened. Well, with the playoffs then, I would like to go through them. Plymouth beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-0 on aggregate, and Exeter beat Charlton 3-2 on aggregate. And in the final, Plymouth went on to go and win thanks to a Javier Mechi goal early on in the final. We'll start in the Premier League. Man City win the Premier League by a point above Liverpool. Man City, Liverpool, Newcastle and Arsenal in the Champions League. Man United, Aston Villa in the Europa League, and Forest in the Conference League. Leeds, West Ham and Burnley are all relegated to the Championship. With the Championship then, the actual league itself, Wolves won the league, level on points with Southampton, but win it via goal difference. So that's new. And Norwich are promoted as well. Joining us in League One next season, Leyton Orient, Portsmouth and Colchester. In this playoff final, Norwich win 2-1. Hadji Wright put commentary 1-0 up. Tero equalised for Norwich, and then in the 83rd minute, Kavista Garden got the goal for Norwich. In League 2 then, Fleetwood won the league by 4 points. Bristol Rovers and Grimsby also joined them by being promoted automatically, and Notts County also get promoted via the playoffs. So we'll play all them for next season. Off down to the National League is Cheltenham and Forest Green. Thankfully, I did not get the Cheltenham job early on in the season, sorry. Dixon put County in front. Lewis Sibley equalised for Burton. Dennis put them back in front, and then Bidu made it 3-1. In the National League, Southend and Dorking are promoted. Bournemouth, Scarborough, Truro and Gateshead relegated, with Owusu getting the Dorking goal. Now let's have a look at the FA Cup. Who won that? Man City beat Newcastle 2-1 in the final. Michael Olise made it 1-0. Haaland doubled their lead, and then Ramsey got a consolation goal. In the Carabao Cup, Liverpool won that one by beating Brighton 3-1 after extra time. Isak made it 1-0. Hinshelwood equalised. And then near half-time, full-time, Salah put Liverpool in front, and then Verts sealed the win. Arsenal beat Man City on penalties to win the Community Shield. Bolton beat Wigan 3-1 to win the Virtue Trophy. And Buxton beat Tranmere 3-0 to win the FA Trophy. Let's have a look at the Champions League. It was won by Barcelona on penalties. Canate made it 1-0 to Liverpool. Rafinha equalised, then in extra time, Olmo instantly put Barcelona in front, and then Isak levelled. Yamal scored, Isak missed, Olmo, Verts, and then both missed. Pedri sealed the victory for Barcelona. In the Europa League, Atalanta beat Lyon 3-1. Maldini made it Fofana made it 1-0 to Lyon. Maldini made it 1-1. Samardzic, scored the penalty to make it 2-1. Then Pasalic sealed the victory to win the Europa League. Celtic have gone and won the Conference League. C-Day put Rosenberg in front. That is a weird Europa League Conference League final. Aiden Heaven was on loan at Rosenberg at Celtic. Yeah, he made it 2-0 with an own goal. And then Colin McGregor got them back. And then Dazim Maida made it 2-2. And then Mamadou Dumpia sealed the win. For Celtic, and they win the Conference League. And Man United won the UEFA Super Cup at the beginning of the season with Mason Mount scoring against Real Madrid. Well, Let's have a look at the leagues elsewhere. La Liga. Sorry. Spanish. First division. Went to Real Madrid. They win the league. Who else is there? Serie A. For some reason, I do not have the Serie A loaded. But Napoli won that. That's weird. I thought I had the Serie A loaded. Oh well. Then the Bundesliga was won by Bayern yet again. Ligue 1 was won by PSG, I think. Yeah, it was. It says there. And the Eredivisie went to PSV by the looks of it. Yeah, PSV got there. But that, we've got a lot to do, and we do have yet another signing. We've signed Sinclair Armstrong on a free transfer. Took a big chunk out of the budget, but got about 600 grand to spend in the rest of the season. The hell. Tyrone Mings is now the manager of Wycombe Wanderers, and he's 35 years old. That's mental. But next season, I do have my plans. So my aims are to finish above 10th. 12. We have to finish above 12 at least. I want to push for playoffs in the FA Cup. I want to get to the third round. Carabao Cup, I want to get to the third round. Just get far into the cup competitions. Don't just go out first thing. Just need to for next season, my contract doesn't expire, but they want me to have a top half finish. But I just hope I can get a new contract soon enough. I am getting on the verge of that Continental C license. Not that I'm going to apply for any, but here are the jobs available. We could go to there or there. I don't think we could. I don't mind. I don't want to leave yet. I would like a new contract. Hopefully we do get that. We are desperately in need of a new contract. If we do get it, then fantastic, because that means we can stay around. Oh, thank God, I thought it said me then. I was going to say, I'm not going. We have Lee Smith offers. I've got to accept them both because he's only a young lad. Going out on loan. They've rejected a new contract. Literally stage you away from relegation. But it is what it is. Hopefully we do get our contract extension. If not, then I'm off. Because clearly the Canada don't want me there if that's the case. They have taken a chance on me though, and I have wet dividends. A little bit in my opinion. I know last episode said about like transfer window and stuff, but I'd like to get some more players in. I would like a new winger potentially. A new backup striker could do. Could do with a new backup goalkeeper potentially. Are we in need of a goalkeeper? I'd say yeah, a little bit. I think we do need a new backup goalkeeper. I think Ted Can would do anything. Cameron Dawson's just getting a bit old. So could get rid of a few players, but who knows? But we'll see. So yeah, I think potentially a new goalkeeper could get rid of Cameron Dawson. I'd transfer list him and see. I will transfer list him, and I'll say 65 grand offer via. I'd like that to happen. Jules is wanting to leave, so that could also mean a new centre back is needed. Where's Jules? Yeah, Jules is wanting to leave. So I'm just gonna offer him here, offer via transfer room. See what we can get. Yeah. Hopefully Keane Spence stays. Recruitment wise, I like the fact that we've brought in Orr. I wasn't expecting Thingy to leave. Here we go. Not a bad transfer here by the looks of things. That's just wrong. Huh? What? That's not making sense to me. How can I not offer more money? That's just screwed me over. So we can't bring in Charlie Cresswell from Leeds. Could, however, bring in. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. So I might have. That was our chance of getting him. Egan Riley would be a nice signing for the future. But no. I think we just need one more midfielder or a defender, to be honest. Courage. Can't really adjust the budget either. What if we give him 10 grand? Yeah, we're not going to really get in a centre back. So, but it'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just gotta hope we can get something. But there we go, there's the continental qualifiers. Yeah, thought so. Makes sense. I'd like to bring in another defender, and then all is good. There we go. All is brought in. Not a bad defender. Younger than Jules. Just someone to have in the squad. Yeah, next episode will be the first game of the season. So I'll show you what transfers has been made. So that's next week will be the start of the new season, our first proper season as Rotherham United manager, and we'll go through what transfers have been made in and out of the club and in the league in general. So I'll see you all next time for the start of another season, and this time our first full season as Rotherham United manager in League One. Can we potentially get playoffs next season? I'd love it. So I'll see you all there. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.